Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's another Thursday, and you are rocking with two of your favorite people, Choppin with Big Doc, with your host, Big Doc, and the beautiful Auntie Peaches over there. Just a quick note. Auntie Peaches came in here swinging on me today because I was making fun of her. Because she.
Don't you do it? Don't you do it? You and my big mouth ass sister. Don't you do it? Don't you do
hey, y'all. I just want to put it out there.
Don't you do it? You and my sister both got a big mouth.
Myra got what's it called? Her septum.
Her septum.
Yeah.
Today.
So she got that thing that what's up. That ring that's like right here in that part of your nose where it. Yeah. So she got that pierced. And Auntie Peaches got something.
No, my niece got her ears pierced. She got an industrial, and that's all that matters.
And then Auntie Peaches.
Nobody else needs to know Nobody needs to know what Auntie Peaches did. That's Auntie Peaches' business. And what Auntie Peaches did with herself, I'm gonna whoop my ass. What Auntie Peaches did with herself is Auntie Peaches' business. Nobody needs to know nothing about what I do.
Auntie Peaches got her titties pierced. So I don't know why she did that shit, but she did it. She got her boobies pierced.
I mean, Myra, with your big ass mouth, I'm coming home and beat you up.
You told me that.
No,
you told me that
Myra,
when I called you.
Nah, Myra's the one who screamed it in the background. I beat you, and then I was like, oh God.
Nicole said ain't nothing wrong with the nipple rings.
Listen, nobody, it's not even about that. It's just, let me embrace it first, and then I'll,
You've embraced it. You got it done.
You're right.
You got it done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd never do that shit, but
who knew my nipples would ever be a topic of conversation on Chopping It Up with Big Doc and Auntie
just to let y'all know, me and Auntie Peaches are going to be taking a hiatus for about a month.
Yes.
Okay? So this is going to be the last show for about a month for us. I just got a new gig, which is going to have me working hours where we normally do the show. And then, Auntie Peaches, she has some things going on with her. So we got to get, everything back together and get everything in order. And but we'll be back. But even though, hey, y'all, even though we're not here, please, continue to support the station. Yep. There are a lot of good shows on this station, man.
A lot of really good shows on this station.
Yeah, so make sure that you're there, give people y'all love, man, let them know, hey, Chopping with Big Doc and the fans and the family. Y'all not even fans, y'all family.
Right.
So keep supporting the show. You know what I'm saying? But we'll, we only going for a month. We'll be back.
Hey, Tiff.
Let's see, what else? We had the brother from John Wick.
Yes.
Yeah, he passed away last week, man. Nobody really saw that one coming.
Right.
So rest in peace. I don't know why I forgot his name just that quick.
I can't remember at this moment either, but that's.
I mean, I could look it up, but it's I already feel bad for forgetting his name.
Because
they indicted Donald Trump today.
Oh, right. Now that was something else that you were telling me about.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far this is going at this moment because I was in a whole different world today. So
Lance Reddick. Thanks, Marcus. Yeah, Lance Reddick. As far as the indictment on Donald Trump, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but this is the first time in history that either a sitting or a former president has been indicted on criminal charges.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? And even after, what Nixon did, they ain't even indict him. They just said, all right, get the fuck out and go. But he's being indicted. They haven't, hey, look, big sis, what's going on, Val? Oh, Val. But.
Well, hello, Miss Val.
Yep, that's
Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us.
Yep, she's a comedian. She is a comedian, and a very good one too. Funny. So I don't know what's really gonna come of this whole Trump thing. They may drag it out because he wants to run for president again.
Happen. Well, yeah,
that's
exactly what's gonna happen.
He wants to run for president again, man.
Okay. And there's a whole bunch of people who want him to be the president again as well.
Well, you know what? Mm-hmm. It's a damn shame that I see a bunch of black people that want Donald Trump to be president. And the sole reason that they want Donald Trump to be president is because he gave them that money, that stimulus check. those stimulus checks. I think it was like 2 or 3 of
You
them that
talking
came
about
out.
the little small, them little pocket change?
Man,
checks?
he wants that sold him over. You know what I'm saying, with a lot of black people, which makes no sense to me.
It's really sad that that's where the buck stops at. Donald Trump, it's funny how if you go through history and you look at Donald Trump through history, this is before he decided he wanted to get into politics, right? Which was, I think, his presidential run.
Yeah.
Before, but if you look at him prior to his presidential run, Donald Trump was a celebrity. He was a face. He was a brand. He was several other things that came along with that.
Yeah.
And you would catch Donald Trump in an Outkast video, or you would catch Donald Trump hanging out with like NWA or some shit out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't necessarily if people took the time to actually go back historically and see that Donald Trump has done business with black artists, black business people, et cetera, historically. Then yeah, I can understand why some people do feel that way. Some people are won over by that and that alone as well.
Sorry.
I mean, that's how some people are. Like I said, before that, he was an actor. You would catch him in a movie. He'd be kicking it with Bill Cosby at the Playboy Mansion. I mean, it would just be like, you understand what I'm saying? It would be, I know, right? I said it too. I said it because
So
I
a bunch of sleeping white women, basically knocked out. Old Bill Cosby over there. I mean, look. At the end of
if you don't leave Uncle Put and Pop alone.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Listen, the worst thing that happened was Trump becoming president. I mean, one of the good things that he did do, or at least attempted to do, was bring business back into America. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, opening up factories and things of that nature. That's a good thing. I'm not gonna sit here and knock that. What I didn't like was the division in the country that was already divided in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So he brought that old school racism, that old school Jim Crow, that, they basically took the hoods off and then replaced them with MAGA hats. You know what I'm saying? So people who were normally closeted racists were openly racist.
Every year.
Huh?
I said they do the same thing with NASCAR hats every year.
I don't see the court. I mean, NASCAR, we know what that is. I mean, I've been to a NASCAR race, but either way, 2 of them. But my thing is this, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I honestly, I just wish that we could get someone capable of, effectively running this country without all the shenanigans. But it ain't so much the president, because the president is nothing but a figurehead.
I was just gonna say that.
Now,
you have to remember, look at the term that you're using. The president, he's just a face.
Yeah, he's a figurehead.
He's
However, you have Congress. He let the khaki pants loose. You have Congress, and within the Congress and the Senate, you have these people who have sat in these seats for like years, 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah,
these
very
old white racist motherfuckers sitting in these seats. How is it that the president can basically go 4 years at a time, 2 terms, 8 years in total, but you in the Senate can basically sit there until you die? That makes absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah.
So I honestly, I think they should change that to where, a Senate seat can only be held for so long.
Yeah.
I think that's the right thing to do.
It's like their little small version of the monarchy, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But and I think that ultimately people have to take the time. See, what happens is most people go for this is right back to the same thing. People don't take the time to get up and vote on the things that are absolutely detrimental to changing these narratives that we have currently in our government. So you'll see. You'll see. What do you say?
He said terms.
Oh yeah, terms. Right. Okay. So you'll see that with our current government, those positions and those seats they're not required to. And now this is the crazy part, because these people start going senile.
Yeah.
You think? They do. They start going senile.
I mean, shit. Look at Biden. You think that old motherfucker, you think he ain't went senile? Man, that dude, man, I'm telling you, he don't even know where he is half the time. That's why you really don't see dude. Like, dude got, like, serious Alzheimer's. Like, dude is out of there. You know what I'm saying? He probably sitting there thinking, he's watching the episode of Tom and Jerry in the Oval Office, dude. Ain't nothing going on.
I forget things sometimes.
Like, come on, fam. But look, okay. So Peaches, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Who would you want to be president of your city?
Me? Honestly? Of my own city? Or of Las Vegas? Or, I mean, what city are we speaking of here? Is this a hypothetical city?
Okay,
is
no,
city
okay.
In a cloud of my imagination? Like, what is
okay, the reason... the reason I asked that, I was on Clubhouse today, man.
Okay.
And this girl, she was trying to sound smart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love when people try to sound smart and just ain't smart. But she said, I wouldn't elect Trump as mayor of my city. I mean, the president of my city. And I thought about it. I'm like, the president of your what?
Well, that's why it was just like a hypothetical thing.
But see, but you caught it. So
okay.
Yeah, I didn't get you with that joke.
No,
yeah,
never,
no.
no.
Yeah. No, I can get you. Don't get it twisted.
No, not like that though. No, no.
All right, so you bombarded me with a bunch of stuff today.
I sent you some shenanigans because the shenanigans was on and popping, right?
You bombarded me with a lot of stuff today.
Well, because let's open up the table on these conversations, right? So I found two sides of the same conversation, right? I found the side of the conversation where it was coming from the feminine, and I found the side of the conversation where it was coming from the masculine, where they're talking about responsibilities within the home or within the dynamic, or, who's 50-50 relationships versus, high value masculine relationships or high value feminine relationships. This crap that I absolutely hate but love to just shoot down, right? So, because come on, seriously, Doc, I'd be with the shenanigans anyway.
Come on.
I posted a video with Ace Metaphor, where Ace Metaphor was saying in the video that if you are not in a position to pay every single bill, to completely alleviate all of the bills and all of the responsibilities that a woman has, you have no right to input on the independent woman conversation, because you, sir, are part of the problem. You are not dependable. You are not the man that she can come to and he can take care of everything, and then she can just go ahead and completely live in her femininity. She can't completely release into her femininity. So I'm going to start there, because it got deep. So I'm going to start there. And of course, we get all of the men who are more likely not able to afford those lifestyles, right? They probably they have to have, they're not able because they're in those positions, whatever, that's fine. Who work, heard dogs holler, right? Or manosphere. And so the men were so worked up behind this video. And I was like, bro, all they heard was pay all the bills. They didn't hear that he said, if you are not able to, then you can't join that conversation because you're a part of the problem. Go ahead, Doc, because you're over there shaking.
I'm just sitting there. I'm not even shaking. I'm just sitting there like, okay, I hear this so much, right? Mm-hmm. I hear this so much. Oh my God. If you can't come in and pay these bills and yada yada yada, don't expect me to go 50-50.
Oh,
Listen,
wait. That's
hold on.
I'm sorry. I have to ask. That sounded like that came from the feminine. Was that a feminine that came from?
That was the feminine person talking. Yeah.
Okay.
So with that being said, I'm going to put it like this. I don't want to go 50-50 with anybody. And I think that 50-50 is where the problem lies. Mm-hmm. Because 50 is only half. Mm-hmm. 50 is only half. So if you're not giving me 100% of you, I'm not going to give you 100% of me. Period. You know what I'm saying? If we are together, hey, neither one of us is independent. I mean, I can do it on my own, great. You can do it on your own, great. But let's bring it together and let's build together. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to shovel all of the bills? Now, I get it, because this is what our grandparents, our great-grandparents, and some of our parents did. This is what we were shown. The man brings home the bacon, the woman cooks it. Correct? That was it, right? I mean, the woman basically ran the house. That was one version. Yeah, I mean, but that was pretty much the mindset of what of what that was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
the elders came from that.
but
I got you.
But now, in a day where women do work, women do own businesses, women do have careers. There are certain things. It's like, okay, in some instances, the woman may make more money than the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, and it doesn't make him any less of a man. You know what I'm saying? She just has a better career. But that doesn't make him any less than what he is, of a provider, of a protector, of a lover. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't come in and pay everything. Hey, shit, if I can do the light bill and the rent or the mortgage and a couple of car notes. All right. But isn't that, for better or for worse, we there together, right? So whatever I don't have, you do, and vice versa. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Why is it solely on one person? I'm just saying. I mean, I wouldn't want somebody solely taking care of me. I wouldn't want that. And
that's a hella uncomfortable thought. I'm not even finna lie. For straight up, and I'm still finna argue the opposite because y'all know I'm gonna poke the bear. But that's a hella uncomfortable thought for my mind to process, that I have to put I have to completely be dependent on somebody else. So if this person's having a bad day and I just get the shit end of the stick, if this person's having a great day and they decide to have a great day somewhere else, but and I'm just stuck there. Like, I have seen situations where people will literally starve a person out, and I'm talking about starve them out, because they're in a position of privilege, and that is horrible. That's horrible. Yo, oh my God, do you know how much anger and venom I sent it to the person? Oh my God, I was so. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, you got okay. So you got to think, and I mean,
human being.
I'm glad that my mom raised the man that she did. You know what I'm saying? My mom raised me to cook, clean, really take care of myself. So the fact of the matter is, I don't need a woman to cook for me. I cook for myself. Hell, I cook better than, I'd say, 98.2% of the women that I've been with. You know what I'm saying? So anything that you can do, I can do for myself outside of two things. One, can't suck my own dick. Wouldn't want to. Two, can't fuck myself. Wouldn't want to. So technically you can. No, I cannot.
Well,
technically you can kiss my ass. That's not happening.
Well, I mean,
but
not even technically. 100%. Every single person.
I cannot, and I will not. That's disgusting. And I mean, if that's what you do, that's your bag, homie. But look, I mean,
what do you think masturbation is? Every single person on this planet.
It's an incomplete thought. Now, with that being said, it's an incomplete thought. Now, with but being, I'm just being for real. No, I have not, Nicole. Shut up. So you almost made me say some shit, but watch it. You treading now. Nah, but it's so many people, and that's the hard thing. So many people are quick to give up on love when times get hard. You know what I'm saying? They may be hard financially, they may be hard emotionally. You know what I'm saying? But they're but instead of riding with the person that you're with, that you promised to be with, you know what I'm saying? You quick to roll. You quick to give up. You know what I'm saying? It's everything's great when things are here. Everything's great. You don't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? Everything's great. Communication's great. Money's great. Okay. But marriage is a roller coaster, man. That relationship is a roller coaster. You're going to have your up days, you're going to have your down days. Don't just be there for the up days and then on the down days, kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Or you just treating it different. Don't be that person. Because I'm going to love you the same up or down. Up or down. I'm going to love you the same. So that was...
that doesn't necessarily exist in our society.
Yeah, it does.
It really not necessarily. Not when I say that doesn't. That's not a dynamic that you find present. It's a less. You find that dynamic less often. And that's it is what it is. But that's just what the society has created.
Well, I mean, Peaches, and I don't mean to cut you off. I will say this: when people started talking with their thumbs and not their mouths, that communication barrier broke down.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? When men stop being chivalrous and women stop being ladies.
I mean, but how could they though? You know, look at our economy. Look at our economy.
How could what?
How could men remain chivalrous and women remain ladies in this current society?
Chivalry don't have a price tag on it.
No. I said in this society and in our world with our economy as well, right? So they all kind of go hand in hand. You understand? So what happened in our society is that people started chasing, right, the dollar, right? And I'm talking about hard, right? I mean, way harder than ever. Women became more independent, right, is what they're saying, because they felt the need to, because they weren't able to find what they felt was a dependable man, right? Mm-hmm. And if that's only if they were even given or instilled in the same old school shit that we talk about. Now, that's few and far between as well. Like, to hear people say to me that a woman who will iron your clothes is not something that you see every day, that's mind-blowing.
But it's true.
But it's mind-blowing.
But it's true.
Because that's something that, and for me now, and like I said, you may talk to the next person, and the next person would be like, hell no, I'm not about to iron no clothes. Hell no, I'm not about to clean no bathrooms. Hell no, I'm not about to do that. They're like that. They're like, hell to the no, I'm not about to.
But my thing is, why?
What do you mean?
Why?
What do you mean why?
So, okay. You want this man to come basically equipped with everything. You know what I'm saying? Yo, build a dude. Yo, build a dick.
Shit, they want to build a bitch. I mean, why?
Well, hold on. No.
Shit, now hold
on.
No.
You want this man, come in, 800 credit score, 6-figure salary income, 7-figure salary, whatever.
There we go. Okay, did I pause too hard?
The house, the car, the vacations. You want all of this. Mm-hmm. But you don't cook. You won't iron a motherfucking shirt. You won't clean a bathroom. And your response to that is,
I'm fine.
You make enough money.
They be like, I'm fine.
Hold on. No. You make enough money, we can get a maid. No, that. No. You know what I'm saying? Because beauty fades, baby. Beauty fades.
No,
I don't give a fuck.
Look at this ass. I look good, and it's a privilege for you to be in my presence because of how cute I am. And you can sit there, you can shut the hell up about it, and go in and pay for these nails and this hair. See, that's the way the response goes.
See, and that's why I love natural women. I mean, don't get me wrong. Women will, go and get their hair and their nails done. I'm okay with that. Tiffany, old man balls. Shut up. So with that being said, it gets to a point. Like I said. Yes, I love a beautiful woman, beautiful person. Mm-hmm. But beauty ain't just what you got outside. It's not just this. It's you as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Again, people who value that are few and far between again, right? Let's just go back to that, right? First of all. So the people who value the old school shit, right, is just few and far between. For most people, and now currently in this current society with this current culture that we are living in, it does stop there. We understand the beauty phase, but they don't really give a damn about that. They want what's hot and ready right now. And what's going to happen is when that beauty starts to fade, or that what they call the bitch getting a little too old, she the old bitch in the club, they're going to go out there and get another one because it's a bitch that turned 20 every day.
Well, you shouldn't be the old bitch in the club anyway. Just like you shouldn't be the old nigga in the club.
Right. It's a brother that turned 20 every day.
Well, so it's a dude that turned 20 every day.
But and you're absolutely correct. But what you tend to see, but that's what I'm saying. When it comes to something like that, all they're going to do is just swap it right back out. Because that's what this new culture is. Switch out and swap out. There's no real sustenance in any of that. Everybody's rotating they just are rotating and shit.
Well, okay. And you go to one of my, you go to a spot, mm-hmm, you frequent a spot, mm-hmm, and I have a nickname for that spot.
Oh yeah, I know what you call it.
What I call it?
You call it Sugar Daddy Central.
Sugar Daddy Central.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is nothing to listen. This is
did you see that Sugar Daddy video I sent you?
Yeah, this is nothing against older men, because I'm becoming one. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 48 this year. Mm-hmm. But I'm not in the club hunting. Like these cats is like.
They on the straight prowl.
Late 50s, early to mid 60s.
Yo, it's
sometimes even 70s.
It's this one that be having his diaper on. Oh my God, me and my sister. Oh
Wait,
my God.
What?
Yo, it's this one that be having a diaper on.
He's in the club with a diaper.
Clean as hell though. When I say he be clean, he be smoking from top to bottom. Boy, he be casket sharp. But when I say he got a whole with a diaper though. With the diaper though.
Like my dude.
Hey.
You know what's the point in that?
The point in that is that, bro, you are in a club with your damn depends on at whatever age it is that you need to depend on it for, right? And you, Cass gets sharp as I would say he be sharp, but this is what you're. And you're searching for what exactly? And then he's like, I just like to give things to people. Okay, you know what? First, you sound sweet in the first place anyway. You got to be a sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy central.
You got to be a sugar daddy. But,
sugar daddy central.
And you know, and thank your lucky stars that you came across me and my sister on this evening, sir. Because we're not the people who are going to abuse you in that manner. However, unless you just really want to be abused, then you can run right on in there. And there's a few asses being clapped right at this moment. I guarantee.
Listen. Okay.
Okay.
One of the things that was asked me one day, they said, would you want Kim Kardashian or would you want Claire Huxtable? Yeah, I looked them dead in the face.
That's a no-brainer.
No. Like, no, but you know the bad part about it is some people would actually pick Kim Kardashian. There are people out here that would pick Kim Kardashian.
Damn, and Claire is beautiful.
Not realizing the value of a Claire Huxtable.
Felicia Rashad is absolutely beautiful.
And so lady. Her and her sister.
Right.
You know, but, you know, I wish to Allah that we can bring back that value of woman.
It's over.
That virtue of woman. That Debbie Allen, Felicia Rashad, the Lena Horns, for
that to happen. Right.
Even Macy Gray's doped up ass, like the Jill Scott, like these women, you know, the Erykah Badu and Erykah Badu's still here, but I just wish we can bring back that era of woman. You know what I'm saying? Where it was so much virtue, man. You know what I'm saying? Now,
but that's not exciting. See, people want what's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Because
you know, like me right now, and this is a sad thing to say, man. I'm so sad that I'm actually admitting this. If something happens to me, you know what I'm saying? I was filling out that job application, you know, went on my interview and whatnot, doing everything, and it came. Yep, Regina King. Yep. It came to the point where my emergency contact. And I actually thought about it. Is that what that was? It was a damn phone. Somebody was calling us.
Oh, I was wondering. I heard the vibration.
Yeah,
I was looking around like, what the hell?
Okay.
It didn't hit the screen.
Nah, I didn't see it. I promise. But I don't have an emergency contact outside of my baby sister. You know what I'm saying? And that was like one of the coolest things to me. You know what I'm saying? To have somebody that I know, if something happens to me, and this is, you know, outside of my sister, outside of my mom, and my mom not here no more, I had somebody that I knew that I could depend on. You know what I'm saying? And it was a very sobering and very humbling feeling. It's like, damn, you know, as much as I've been there for people, I have nobody that's there for me.
Well, I mean, you just mentioned your sister, so that's really not. That's not.
You know what I meant. I mean, outside of my sister.
You know, well, I mean, so, but you can't say nobody because you you mentioned, and you don't have just one sister, right? You got a couple, don't you?
I got my baby sister. Okay. Period. And that's
baby sister. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaving.
Oh, that's right. And then brothers. Okay. So ultimately, right, in that respect, you still have your sister. So to say that there's no one,
you know what I meant.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But you still, I'm gonna still continue to say what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
I heard you. I received it. However, right now, not even the however, and in retrospect, you still just said your sister. So to say that you have no one, I mean, if I was your sister, I'd be ready to thump you in the head.
I said, you know, every human being wants that, you know, that individual, that companion. To know, you know what I'm saying, that way you know, like, if something happens to me, they're going to have my best interest at heart. You know, they're going to care enough to do what I need, you know, what needs to be done. Now, I know if I put you down as my emergency contact, like, I'm a dead duck.
If you put who down?
You.
Bro,
if I put you down,
listening.
Pull the plug on that nigga.
Bro, well, hold on. See? Now, if it comes down to things like no brain activity, let's say we've had a discussion like the discussion that I had with you previously about what I said how I said I am. Okay, so now let's look at this, right? Let's look at the cost of things, right? What did I say? I said if it ever came down to the point that the medical bills were going to have me hostage, homeless, et cetera, and I was going to have to be tied to tethered to a damn wall, we not finna do that. We about to go turn up, go ahead, and live our best life. Right?
It's happening again. I guess, okay, hold on. Let me find it. There it is. Okay.
So, yeah, no.
Who's calling? Okay, hold on. Here we go. I tried to answer it.
Make a memory.
Hold on, I'm going to call him back because it's 702-981-1817.
You were saying that in the mic.
Oh. Sorry, I'm going to call it back.
Giving everybody phone number out.
Don't call it back? Okay. Oh, what?
So, but yeah, if it ever came down to something like that, don't lock me up in a room with wires and shit stuck to me, man. I'm ready to go hit it. Let's go hit it. Let's go get it.
I heard it. I tried to answer though.
Let's go hit it.
Well, nah, it's I look at things. I look at things in retrospect, man. Like I say, I somewhat, like I said, it was humbling to know that, outside of my sister, I damn near called boss lady, like, can I put you down in my emergency contact just in case something happened to me? She wouldn't have answered. But
he said she would not have answered.
Nah,
yeah, for me, that's not necessarily a bad thing for it to be one of my siblings. Like I said, I believe in having discussions, and I've had real discussions with my siblings about things like in the event of. I've had those conversations with my siblings. So I don't have, I personally, and I wouldn't, it's certain people that I wouldn't allow to be in that position for me, because I'm also the person that's like, yo, if I'm to the point of no brain activity, don't keep me tied to no machine.
Well, no, if you ain't got no brain activity, you dead. Shit.
Exactly. So at that point, y'all better let me go. If I get to the point where I'm a burden and I'm just, there laying as a vegetable. I don't want to be a vegetable for 19 fucking years because somebody else don't want to let go. God damn it, y'all better let me fucking go. Y'all better let me fucking go. Sitting in a tube for 23 years, not moving, can't breathe. Then you get out the tube, you still can't get up, walk nowhere, go nowhere. You stuck still.
She might can come back.
Man, if y'all, listen.
I saw her move.
Look, her eyelash wiggled. Look.
Oh, by the way, if that was you calling, call back. We got that rectified, so we'll be able to answer the call. But send me up to yonder.
For real, if you wanna know.
Now I'm gonna be for real, man. Like I'm a fan of love. I'm a fan of love. I'm a fan of real love. I'm a fan of real, authentic. I love you, you love me. We gon' thug it out together. Step by step, day by day. And I think that in itself is in fact hard to find. I mean, when you go back generations, these people were married 50 plus years, 20, 30, 40 plus years. And in those 20, 30, 40 plus years, don't think for 1 minute that they didn't have issues, that they didn't have problems, that they didn't argue. You may not have heard it. I never heard my grandparents argue. But it don't mean that they didn't. Mm-hmm. We just didn't hear it. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those things where, don't give up on love so much, man. If you really love that person and that person loves you and you guys, because nobody's perfect. That people are looking for perfection and you're not perfect yourself. Ladies, and don't ask me what I bring to the table if the only thing you bring to the table is wet pussy and some other niggas' kids, man. Don't do that. And a bad attitude. I don't want that. I'm just being honest. Don't ask what I bring to the table when I am the table. And the chairs. And the kitchen. And the foundation. If you here with me, it's because I want you here. It ain't because I need you. It's because I want you. It's just that simple. Say something. Go ahead. You got that look on your face. Say something. Come on.
Yo, if that's your word for how you want your world, then that's your world, you know.
Well, what do you want, Auntie Peaches?
What do you mean, what do I want?
What you want?
Shit, I want a whole lot of letting them damn alone. That's the hell I want. A whole lot of leave me the fuck alone. That's what I want. You really want to know the truth about it? Shit. That's what I want. Because I really don't believe in that shit no more. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Not like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, let's call it a trauma projection.
That's exactly what that is.
Here I go. I'm gonna argue the same. I'm gonna argue the same thing from how many different? I got 4 different viewpoints. Three, maybe 4. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, viewpoint number 1. I don't really believe in that shit. Fuck love. What the fuck? Everybody I ever loved fucked me over. Every single one.
Wait a minute. You love me, right?
No, You're not listening.
No. But hold on. Just like you said with my sister.
You talking about in relationships. Hold on. We talking about relationships.
No, but you said everyone you love fucked you over.
Doc.
Okay.
No. We talk about relationships.
This ain't a relationship?
Yeah, no, Doc. Don't play that game. We know what we talk about.
People already think we humping.
No, Doc.
This ain't a relationship?
Doc.
Doc, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
All right,
so
viewpoint number 1. Viewpoint number 1, fuck love. Every person I ever loved, gave my love to, fucked me over, abused it, didn't appreciate the shit that I am, didn't appreciate the person that I was, didn't appreciate anything that I contributed. They constantly fucked me over, and they all left. That's viewpoint number 1.
Okay.
That's viewpoint number.
Can we get to number 2, please?
Number 2.
Okay.
Number 2. Love is this beautiful, wonderful thing that I'm waiting for. Remember how we told you this wonderful love is going to come rushing. We're going to have this wonderful love, and we're going to fly away like 2 butterflies and some bees and some shit and some happy rainbows and frolic in the dew or something, right?
Stop watching Shrek.
Hey, I'm just saying, you know? All right, so that's viewpoint number 2. Viewpoint number 3 is that in this society and in this culture that we currently have, you be a little more apt to be a little more cautious when you're dealing with people and throwing the word love around. I don't think people really have a true grasp on necessarily how to love not only themselves, because that's number 1. If you go to the mirror, you look at yourself and you're disgusted with anything that you see, you don't like your body, you don't like how this is, how can you possibly look at yourself and be disgusted with yourself and then swear that you love yourself? Though you're full of shit. Stop be living in denial. You're a walking fucking bag of bone, flesh, and denial.
It's only like from when you open your mouth and you're snoring, you get like a little bit of the crust, I'm disgusted with that in the morning. But that's, easy face wash, toothbrush.
But, and maybe maybe you look at yourself every day and you say, okay, I am in the perfect physical shape. And I do look exactly as I want to.
Well, physically. I love myself.
Well, again, but like I said, there's so many people who will. One more time, here's the point. There's so many people who will get up. You go to the mirror, you look at yourself, and you can pick about 20 things of yourself that you don't like. Your skin, your teeth, you got gray hairs in your beard, right? Okay, so some people will go and refuse to ever allow gray hair to show. They keep a little row of dye or whatever in their medicine cabinet.
I got some.
Everybody to each their own.
I go through my stages where I want to dye it, and some days I don't.
For everyone to each their own. However, people still get up and go and they look and they say to themselves the things, whatever it is about themselves that they don't like. They'll look at that, and if you can honestly look at yourself and start to tear yourself down, and you start to have those feelings, you have those insecurities that that you struggle with, then yeah, you do. I don't really think you know how to love anybody else because you don't quite really. You're not feeling yourself. And when I say feeling yourself, I don't mean that narcissistic bullshit where people run off and have this false sense of fucking security. I don't mean that. I mean truly, because that false sense of security is that's the true damn pandemic. Not the...
No, I'm sorry. Tiffany said something real fucked up just now. She said she shaves her beard every day. Okay.
I mean, women, okay, and then that's the other thing, too. Like, a lot of women grow facial hair. I mean, a lot of women grow facial hair.
I know.
A lot. It's more often than not that women grow facial hair.
I know.
And usually after 21, they start sprouting whiskers.
I know.
So it's like, come on, seriously? Yeah, everybody, yep. Everybody got to pull that shit out or shave it or wax it or some fucking thing, okay? So with tweezers or something, they get it all to use, bro. So that's just how it is, and people are walking around with this false sense of security, this false damn the ego is just disgusting. It's so just ugh. All right, let me quit because I'm just gonna. That's all I want to give you. I just want to give you gas face.
Hey, Keita. Look here. I mean, we are our own worst critic. You know, we can always find something on ourselves.
Cousin, miss you.
We can always find something on, us that we may not like.
Right.
Okay, that's just the nature of the beast. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But I will be perfectly honest. I love myself. I love how I look. I think I'm a handsome dude. Yeah, do I have a gut? Sure do. But I think I'm a handsome motherfucker. So I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying?
Now here we go. See, now this is when you start to tearing. This is when you start to.
I'm not tearing myself down.
No, I said this is where you start to break into those things. Are you the person who looks at yourself and says, "Okay, I have a gut and I don't like it. I want to get rid of it. This is dragging me down." Blah, 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 and you start to tear yourself down, right?
Well,
or are you the person that says, "Oh, I'm going to embrace every inch of who I am because, damn it, I'm sexy and I know it."
Dad bod.
Some people.
But listen, okay. At the end of the day, man, that just goes into psyche. That goes into your your mental stability or lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not happy with one thing, okay, and you say if you want to lose 10 pounds, you know what I'm saying, you're not happy with the way you look right now in this particular dress or these pants or whatever the case may be. It doesn't fit you right. So you figure, okay, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. All right, you lose the 10 pounds, you look good in there. Oh, well, wait a minute, this ain't right now. So you're going to go fix that. You're always going to continue to pick apart something. So
Who is?
not you. I'm just
I'm
speaking in
just,
general.
but no, that's what I'm saying. That's the point, though, is that
it can be anybody.
But that's the point, though. That's actually the very point that I'm making, though.
I love you too, Tiff.
When you get to this point where you're looking at yourself and you are not completely happy with who you are not completely in love with yourself, you damn well know it. Now, you might want to argue and say it and throw all the other bullshit in there, but let's just call a spade a spade. You damn well know it. And so if you damn well know that you're not happy with yourself, you're not in love with the person that you are, you cannot completely look at yourself and say, damn, I love everything about me today. How the hell is it that you can formulate any kind of form of affection, love, any kind of anything that's real for someone else? Because at that point, you don't even completely know who the hell you are yet.
Yeah, that's true. You got to love yourself before somebody else can.
You don't even know who you are yet.
I agree. I'm
you
not
gotta love yourself before you can love somebody fucking else. What is wrong with these people?
No, I agree, man. If you don't calm your ass down,
I can't because I just want to go there. No.
Man, I'm saying, motherfucker, I got a Glock to go with these Crocs. You better leave me.
I said I'm arguing 3 or 4 different points on this shit.
Look here. Please don't go Nicole Murray on me with like all your different personalities and shit, fucking getting onto the show at one time. I don't need that in my life right now. I'm just
I said
letting
I was gonna post the bear and argue 3 different points. You get lost.
Shit.
Doc, you keep going. You keep going in completely.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm just gonna hit the one in the middle. So if there's 3 motherfuckers, the one in the middle is getting socked. So the fuck?
I was gonna do 3 or 4 different points. Doc, come on, stay with me. Stay with me.
This chair's so uncomfortable. That's why I keep moving and shit. The chair's uncomfortable. But I'm just look. Like I say, nobody walking the planet is perfect. Nobody walking the planet is perfect.
Yeah, why?
No, motherfucker, yes, you included.
I didn't know.
So
you I'm not perfect.
You and Myra.
I'm gonna run.
Neither one of you heifers is perfect. But is there's somebody that's perfect for you. That perfectly imperfect person for you. You know what I'm saying? Someone that fits your life like that puzzle piece. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
see,
everything is
shit,
good.
Here it come again.
Huh?
See, now here it go. Here come that 4th argument. That Disney
come on.
shit. Here it come again.
That's not Disney. That's just true. But because so many people today, don't value that love. They don't value the person that they're with. They're always trying to one up or better deal the person that they're with. Always. You know what I'm saying? This is what people are doing today. You can have the perfect woman at home. You know what I'm saying? And you see a Melissa Benz, come walking by. You're like, oh shit.
Who's Melissa Benz?
The girl that was just here before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but your girl is just as bad. You don't know Melissa Benz. You know, you don't know. Melissa Benz may be an abusive person. You don't know that. You know, I'm not saying that you are, Melissa, just in case you're listening. But I'm saying, you know, stop trying to better deal what you have at home, and what you have at home is great. It's great. You know what I'm saying? She may not be a Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. But as you can see, you know, Megan Thee Stallion done did something to make her get shot in the foot. So somebody's tired of her shit. But,
you know.
I mean, I don't think you should shoot the motherfucker. But it's one of those things where, you know, stop trying to better deal what you have at home. When what you have at home is good. You know, you have a woman that irons your clothes and makes your coffee and
It's the two in the bush thing, you know.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Was that the same?
One in the hand is worth more than the two in the bush, but everybody want the two in the bush.
Well,
so
I mean,
they want the one in the hand and the two in the bush. They don't want, you understand, they want all of that though. That's the problem.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but you know what tends to happen when you do that, right? You end up with no birds at all.
Yeah, you end up with chickens.
No, you end up with none. See, you got the one in your hand. You got call it fish. Let's look at it like it's a plate. You got a plate in your hand, but you want to chase the two plates on the table.
True.
But you got a plate in your hand.
I know.
So as you're trying to get the two plates on the table, you drop the plate in your hand, and then while you're tripping on the fact that you dropped the plate on your hand, you end up knocking the other two on the table off as well. And so now what do you have? A whole bunch of food on the floor. Your ass is still hungry.
Niggas just eat your food.
You're still not satisfied.
Woman, just eat your food.
You know, man, thou art loosed from trying to eat 3 fucking plates at once, okay? Let it go. Stop trying to eat from 3 different kitchens in one plate.
Huh.
You can't do that. They shut all the buffets down.
That's an idea.
You know what, man, thou art loosed from too many plates?
No. I was just thinking about something. But anyway.
Did you really? He just went and zoned. Okay. All right. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to take you down the magic school bus.
Oh, goodness. Nah, but, I mean, just be strong in your relationship. That's all. That's really got. You got to realize, man, if you fellas, if you have a woman that's riding for you, you know what I'm saying, is really there and got your back, then you keep that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you've really invested that time and she's there and, like, come on, man. You know, and ladies, it's the same thing. You know, just because your man may drive a Nissan and you see a dude rolling up in a Jag, man, you don't know that dude in that Jag. You don't know him. He may look good. The car looks good, but you don't know that dude.
Because he could smell like basura.
The fuck is basura? Oh, shit. Okay.
Trash.
Okay, trash. But... Shut up, Nicole caught what I was thinking. So, I mean, I'm just saying, man, you know, if you have that mate, and that mate is solid, whether, you know, you a female going to man or man going to female, if you have that mate and that mate is solid, then you keep them. You keep them. You know, you make them happy because they make you happy. You know what I'm saying? You work on it. The ups are great and you work on the downs, man. It ain't hard to do. Just some people don't want to do it. Some people are lazy. Some people are lazy in love.
So Dr. Ignorance in Opposition has decided to come to the table today, guys.
Did you call me ignorant?
No, I said Dr. Ignorance in Opposition decided to come to the table today.
Oh, you talking about what you about to go ahead. we got like 6 minutes. Go ahead, motherfucker.
Nobody in this world is really like that. Unfortunately, this world and this society and this culture that we have has literally turned everything and everyone. It's like it makes you want to be like, who raised you? Were you raised by women? Or like, were you raised by mothers? Were you raised by wives? Were the women in your world hoes? Like, what the hell? Like, you know, it just makes you want to ask these kind of questions to people because of the way that they present and or they kind of act is the way is really what it is. So ultimately, that's not the bear I'm gonna poke today though. That's a bear we'll come back on that one at a different time.
When we come back.
When we come back, we'll get there.
Like next month.
Yeah, next month we'll get there.
But
ultimately, it does make a person come to the point of who the fuck raised you. None of that shit really exists in this society anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a couple people out there who really, really, really want the fairy tale and they really want the romance. And you know, you can wrap yourself up in that wonderful bubble. But the truth of the matter is that nobody is really there for that.
Well,
nobody is there. They want a fat ass ass that claps.
Man,
they
look.
want it bent over and looking 20. They want it. That's it.
goddamn.
That's it.
Listen.
They don't give a fuck about nothing. They want somebody. Listen,
man.
that is what it is. They listen.
A perfect fairy tale. You know what? I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect fairy tale.
No.
What I think is, you have a situation that's perfect for you. That's your fairy. Whatever that situation is that's perfect for you as you're living it, that's your fairy tale. That's your fairy tale. It ain't got to be Cinderella. It ain't got to be that. Just whatever your perfect situation is for you at that time, that is your fucking thing. That is it.
They don't want shit, but ass bent over clapping. That's the reason why their algorithm has so many asses clapping on it.
Well, actually, I mean, I don't mind a woman.
Okay, so they don't want shit but a bitch bent over.
Oh, come on, man.
They don't,
come on, Peaches. Don't sit here and act like you don't like to get bent over. I mean, I don't know this from personal experience, but
they don't want shit but some food and a good nut, and that's it. They don't care about nothing else. They don't
well,
care
goddamn, shouldn't that make us rather simple?
They don't care where it comes from. They don't care how they get it. They don't care who they got it from. They don't care what it looked like. Where they don't give a fuck about nothing.
That is not true. That is not
bullshit.
That is not true.
A person will fake a relationship for years because it's convenient.
That is a bad person, but that does not encompass everyone.
But they will.
You're not about to jumble everybody in here. We got
that's the majority.
We got like 4.
All right, my _auntie_ peaches on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
This argument ain't over.
Twitter, because it ain't. Because like for real, they will. Okay, so anyway, but Doc want to argue that they won't, but yes, they will, y'all.
Women do the same shit.
I never said I never made it gender specific. I
Big
said
Doc
people.
Amos. You gonna quit cutting me off? I'm gonna shoot
people.
you. Dion Big Doc Amos, Facebook. Big Doc 68 Instagram. Big Doc 68 on TikTok, which is very sensitive. I keep getting warnings about shit on TikTok. Shit. The real Big Doc on Twitter. But just so you know,
I'm going ham on TikTok. Seriously though?
Yeah, they man.
Really? Wow.
And like I said, in all fairness, we will be back later this month. Like more so towards the end of this month. There's some things that we need to, like I said, I got to get this job under, situated and under control. And then once I'm able to do that and, really maneuver my schedule, then, we'll do that. And then, Auntie Peaches has some things that she has to take care of. I'm not going to discuss that because that's none of y'all business. I know about it, but you motherfuckers won't.
No, everybody know I got tumors and shit.
Like I said, she's good. She's good. So that's what it is. But, again, continue to support the station. Support Boss Lady E. Carice over here.
Yes.
Who has this look on her face like we about to go into the office and have a chat. Like I'm about to get pulled into the principal's office. And I'm scared because she has a way of keeping a very straight face when she's like stabbing you in the stomach. And she is not smiling. You want to stay? Really? See, this is the shit that I was talking about. The relationship, like when it's up is up, when it's bad, the other one takes off.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. I say we will get it figured out. We will be back. Thank you for the support. Continue to support the station. Like I said, we'll be back in a few weeks. Love you, love you, love you all.
Blessings.
Where's the...